Hey, my name's Kristen, and I'm glad to have the opportunity to share with you some of my experience in taking the most recent class with John and Chris Yak's Yoga for Life Mastery course. I have known John and Chris Yak since 2011. I took my 200-hour teacher training, yoga teacher training with them, and then just a couple of years ago, I completed my 300-hour teacher training with them. And I have taught many group classes in yoga, but most recently, in the past 2 or so years, I've been working specifically with women and some men in addiction recovery, and how yoga and meditation can help that. So been in the process of developing a course and a class really that people come to, and begins with a meeting, middle of it is a practice, and then we meditate, and it's been really effective and really cool. But along with that, what I was finding is that I was working one-on-one with people, and not only when I specifically set up time to work one-on-one with people, but I would have people also call me and want to talk to me about specific things in their lives. And many times it was things that I've been through, things that I could give advice on. But I just started to feel sort of a pull to turn that into something a little different and see where that could lead. And, coaching was sort of on the back burner in my mind, but not really specifically ready to necessarily become a coach. I just wanted some advice. And I contacted John and Chris and had an opportunity to talk with John. And, he so freely just gave his time to me to have a conversation with kind of where I am, what was going on in my life in terms of this particular issue, and how to sort of move forward with it. And what he offered was this course. And I'm really super glad that I took it. It was so incredibly convenient because I could interactive and live on a Facebook page. And so each day, we just kind of all got together on that page, and they shared, the course, and then we were able to also interact and have feedback and even projects and things like that they commented on. So it was just a really awesome experience, and I learned so much. And one of the coolest things about John and Chris is that they live their lives absolutely on purpose, so open-heartedly, and so authentic. And that's one of the reasons that I've stuck with John and Chris for all my trainings, and will continue to do so, just because I find that their way of life and the way that they approach life is how I want to approach life as well. It's a nice balance between family and career, and I think that they sort of guide us to do that as well. And the other thing is that they continue their education constantly. They're constantly getting, coaching themselves, or going to different programs where they learn and then share that with us. So it's almost like a condensed version, if you will, of all of the things they've learned that they pay for and share with us. I have, a notebook from that course on just things that were said and things that I learned that I go back to all of the time and reference. And so, the clarity that I received in the course was really pretty awesome. I mean, I'm already getting some results, and I finished it a few weeks ago. It just sort of gave me the endurance, I guess would be the word, to sort of move forward, make some connections here in Charlotte. Some of them I already had, and just recently had a meeting with one of the connections and his coach, and we're actually so on the same page about potentially partnering and doing some really cool things to help people in recovery. And he's not a yoga teacher, so I bring to the table yoga, meditation, teaching, and potentially coaching. So it's really amazing that clarity that I got. I mean, none of it was by accident. And when I called and talked to John, the timing was couldn't have been more impeccable. And so, the solution really for me was taking this course, because it sort of put me into the mindset of where I needed to move forward. Growth is sort of an uncomfortable place to be, and sometimes we don't even realize we're in that place of it's time to grow, it's time to make some changes. So that really kind of gave me the kick in the pants that I needed, to be honest. And I would recommend this course to anybody that is really seeking some clarity, some direction, or even if you have, that you feel like you do have that, but yet you're sort of wanting to. We always need to grow. We always need to move forward. It's just a really awesome partnership with two incredible people that will help you do just that. So I can't say enough about John and Chris. I will continue to watch for the next offering and hope that they move forward with their hopes and dreams like they are, and so grateful that they're helping me move forward with mine as well. Namaste.